Okay, so today I'm looking at my wife's 2017 Rav 4 front wheel drive. We have ordered the new discs and brake pads, so we're just going to do that all round. So I'm just going to video that for you. Okay, so we're just unboxing the kit off eBay. So we'll just see how it came. Oopsie daisy. All right, we've got a can of brake cleaner. That's very cool. This looks like a rotor. Not sure if they're front or back yet. I'll find out in a sec. Oh, looks like we got a one rotor. I suspect that's the back, but don't know just yet. 2 sets of pads, ceramic brake, high end, looks good. I'll just do the other one. Okay, this looks like the other set of rotors. Just need to undo those. And there we have another rotor. Alright, so now we've unboxed, we can see what we got. Four pieces, so that's, well, I don't know if it's front or back yet, but we'll find out. So basically each of these kits, each of these has got 4 pads in it, two for each, two for each side, and we've got 4 rotors, so that's the whole kit. So now it's just a matter of pulling off the wheels and getting started. So now we just need to figure out where to jack this thing from to get to the front. We go to the base plate of the front lower control arms. Make sure the jack's tight. Of course it's going to hit that the whole time, but oh well. We'll just act it up a little bit, and then we'll break the torque on the wheel nuts. Not particularly tight, not tight either. Wow, none of these are very tight. Alright, so they're all loose now, so now we'll just jack it up till the tyre's off the ground. We're off the ground. Safety first. Just go under here. just to make sure it don't get squashed. It's not particularly great, is it? That's better. And that one. That will hold it nicely. Right. Lost the thong. Oh, there it is. Oh, my electric ratchet's in the other car. Darn it. They're all loose. Oh, hello, Chuka. Tuk tuk tuk. There we go. We've got a chicken coming down to check out the work. Anyway. And off with the wheel. Right. Yeah, looks like that's just going to come straight off, so we just need to undo the caliper. So that one will come out that way, so... Hello, chicken. Very inquisitive chicken there. Nope. 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 What's that one? That's 15. So that's probably going to be 14. 14. Yep. 14 mil it is. Just loosen that one a little bit as well. So I'm hoping, just gonna hopefully just fold that out so I can see the brake pads. So we'll just undo this one. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. But it looks like on this particular car it pays to take the whole caliper inside out so you can see the brake pads. Looks like both those nuts bolts are the same. So this one should just come off like that. Let's see if I can just set it somewhere here. Shouldn't damage it, that should be okay. So now you can see the brake pads. They've actually seemingly got plenty of meat, but we're going to replace them because maybe they're a bit polished. They don't look bad. The car's done 178,000 kilometers, And the complaint is that it's doing some weird noises from the brakes, but we're going to do front and rear. Alright, so now we've got the calipers, or the brake pads out. Now we need to undo that one and that one, if you can see that, and then this whole bracket will come off. So I'll just do that now. Alright, so those bolts undid pretty easily. So now we're just going to pull that last one out. See if I can hold this up with my hand. Alright, both those bolts are the same, and this whole bracket now comes off like that. And now we should be able to very simply just pull this whole disc off, and there we have it, one disc. I might give that hub just a little bit of a clean, oil the thread a little bit, and then we'll put the new one on. Alright, so we just put the new disc on, so now we're ready to bolt the bracket back on, and we'll go from there. Goes like that. Got that one. Right, so next comes the new brake pads. So this one, like that. This one, you see it's got like a little spring that holds that bottom section. I don't know if I can get that in there. No, I can't. So maybe we'll do the top bit first. There we go. Sorry about that. And that's the two new brake pads on the new disc rotor. Now we do this, slip the caliper over it. We're probably going to have to compress the caliper, but that's not difficult. See, it's out, it's sticking out almost 20 mil, I suppose. So I'll just give it a cramp and I'll just squeeze that back together till it's flush. Alright, this is a little bit agricultural, but some people buy special, you know, brake compressor thingamajigs to do this, but being a wood tradesman, this is the easiest thing to do, and it gets the job done. You can see that piston going in, hopefully. It's down to about 10 mil. Just keep going until it's basically flush, so that we can squeeze in the brand new brake pads. That is basically flush now, so I'll just let that off. Now we'll just see, make sure we put this around the right way for the hose. We'll see if we can slide that over. Oh, what are those things? A little bit reluctant to push in those sliders. There we go. Slid in now. And now just these two. Sorry, hopefully you can still see this. Oops. When you're doing this, it's best to torque these up to specifications for Toyota. I'll do that off camera. And that is it. We are on. These calipers will realign themselves once you start braking a little bit. They'll squeeze out and it will become centered. Alright, now let's put this wheel back on. So I'm just putting the wheel nuts back on. Almost the end of the job, well, for this side anyway. So it's really just exactly the same for the other side, and the back wheels will be slightly different because I think they have, it's possible they've got a handbrake on the inside of the disc, but I'll show you that when I get to it. Okay, so I've done the front, now we've come to the back, and I think it's like I mentioned, it's got this bit here, this indent is actually, it'll be the handbrake as a drum on the inside of that, so there'll be a handbrake drum shoes on the inside of that. So that's the only added complexity of this one, so you need to take the handbrake off, so I'll need to chock the wheels. So I'll put some chocks on the front wheels in a second. Alright, so I've chocked both the front wheels, brake on that side, bit of wood on this side, just to make sure it doesn't roll anywhere, because these are the handbrake at the back is the ones that stop it going anywhere. It is in park, but anyway, so it's basically the same apart from that drum on the inside. It's going to be take the caliper off, pull off the whole disc, new calipers. Pretty simple. Okay, let's get doing it. Oh, that's a slight complication. Okay, so I need to put a ring spanner on each of those ones to stop them moving. Just give them a little bit of WD. So 14mm ring. Wrong way. I think I'm doing it the wrong way. Alright. Yep. Got that one. And we'll do the same on this one. And that's that easy. Being as how this car is not super old, although I don't think a huge amount of maintenance has been done on it, but even then the bolts are all still in good condition, not rusted in there. Makes it nice and easy for a change. You can see that's a much smaller caliper than the fronts, and they've got tiny little pads. Interesting. RAV4, tiny. We'll just sit that out of the way over there. Pull these pads out. Ah, so cute. Still, they've got a lot of meat on them, but we're just going to do the whole lot. Alright, so now again we pull the whole caliper unit off. Let me just see which way I'm going. Yeah, should be that way. Again, you can see these are super easy to undo. They're not locked in at all. They're torqued, but they're not rusted solid, which is what I've come, to be used to when dealing with most things on my cars. Oh, that was a bit tougher, but we got there. All right. There we go. Pull him off. There he is. Sit him like that. Right. Now, this should hopefully just come off. There we go. Now remember, it's sliding over brake drum shoes, and there they are. These shouldn't be super worn because they're just the handbrake. And you can see there's a wear pattern in the disc of where the handbrake pads were actually sitting. Alright, you can see the mechanism there and the two shoes. But the new disc rotor will just slide straight over that. Shouldn't be a problem. Literally feels tiny in comparison to the front ones. Is that supposed to? Let me just pull that off again. Oops. Come on. Didn't want to come off. Just checking. I don't know what that lined up with the last time. Did that line up with? Oh. No, it didn't line up with anything. That's okay. Alright. Here here we go. So we put the, see what I'm doing, put the caliper bracket straight back in. Sits in there like that. 2 bolts again. Just find that hole. Just do these ones up nice and tight. Get out of the road for a second. This one was a bit tighter last time. So that's reasonably tight. Now we put the pads in. Where are the pads? Okay, new pads. Looks like they both had a spring clippy thing on, but it doesn't look like that here. Right, so somehow this goes in there. There you go. This one just slides in like that. Here you go. New brake pads in.